There's a saying, it's, well, humans don't understand, they either run away from or destroy. And that saying is so true. Humans are predictable. And it's funny because, MGTOW, which is really just an acronym that stands for men going their own way. Really it's just men who've just decided to break away from the conventional way of life and blaze their own path in life. For each man, it's a different kind of a journey. That's, again, the journey of going your own way. And it's funny because people that don't understand MGTOW at all or don't know anything about it, just besides, a quick, saw a little BuzzFeed video or whatever, on it or something, and they immediately just assume that it's misogyny, that it's a misogynistic club, it's a women haters club, and it's funny that's again, humans don't understand. They either run away from or destroy. They immediately make judgments on, and it's sad because a lot of times I'll see these comments and things like that on social media, bashing MGTOW, saying it's all a bunch of misogynistic men and so forth from guys. I see men talking about this, and really they're just trying to use shame tactics in order to make themselves look better. They're trying to play the whole white knight card. And it's quite pathetic, when you can see that for what it is. And I don't really care, what other people think and so forth. But I say this just because, I know a lot of people do care what other people think in life. And society loves to use shame tactics in order to, to get people back in line, in order to shame you back into the sheep herd. Society loves to pull out the stick. You guys may have heard me say this before, that when you try to break away from the sheep herd, that you end up getting the stick. In society, in doing using shame tactics is a one way that society likes to use their stick in getting you back in line. And it reminds me of something that I heard one time from one of my mentors when I was younger, and he said that if you want to you can get whatever you want in this life, but if you really truly want to get your ultimate dreams and desires and goals in life, then you got to be willing to do two things. You got to be willing to walk alone, and you got to be willing to look like a fool while walking alone. And that's so true. I found that to be so true as I've gotten older in life. As I've gotten older, I've totally broken away from the sheep herd, and every time I break away from the sheep herd, in a different area of life or whatever, I've gotten used to walking alone, but then also, looking like a fool while walking alone, because people don't understand it. They're gonna try to shame you and belittle, whatever, and but it's okay. You know what? Because I would rather break free from the sheep herd and be able to go explore the whole world and get the whole world than to just be stuck in on the farm, just being used, extorted just for my wool. Like most people are just a bunch of sheep stuck in the farm that don't ever want to break away from the herd of the sheep, to go venture out and explore this whole world and to have the fruits of the world, because they're too scared of the stick, the little wooden bamboo stick, and getting shamed, by society. So guys, don't let, the shame tactics that society tries to use you to beat you back in line. Don't feel like it's not misogynistic to try to understand women. That's another thing. Oh, it's misogyny to try to understand women. No, it's not. Just trying to learn about women, and they don't like that. Women don't like it. When you really figure out the truth and the depth of sexual dynamics and everything, a lot of times they don't like it, and they'll try to say this misogyny. I remember when I was in the PUA community and pickup arts, you hear the same type of shame tactics. You're manipulating this, that, and everything. And but you know what? Don't worry about it. That's just society doing what society does, pulling out the stick to try to beat you back in line. But what I have found is that the greatest rewards in life are found by taking the road less traveled. Taking the road less traveled will make all the difference in your life. Because if not, if you do just decide to stay onto the plantation of the sheep herd, then your future is going to be inevitable. Your life is going to be just like everybody else that never dares venture to break away from the sheep herd. end up married, divorced, and or stuck in a marriage that that you hate, and you guys hate each other, and you're miserable. Working at a job that barely pays you what you're worth. For 30, 40 years, just living for your one little weekend vacation a year, and ending up your life in horrible, poor health, just to get thrown into some assisted living facility eating prison food. So no thanks. That's not the type of life that I want to live. And so guys, don't be afraid to blaze your own path in life and to break away from the sheep herd, because taking the road less traveled in life, although you got to be willing to walk alone and look like a fool while walking alone, you got to be willing to take that stick. Just know that the stick's not bad. It's not that bad. It's just a bamboo stick. And then you realize that, hey, whatever, this stick you're hitting me with, you can take it back and break it over your knee and throw it on the ground and laugh. We see all the other sheeps running scared because of it. So, y'all hope you're having a great day. And until next time, guys, keep popping them red pills. Let's make it a great day, a great week, a great month, a great year. Let's make it a great life. See ya.